Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back for another video for you. Hey, there's some actually really good stuff happening right now in the marketplace. I don't know if you've noticed it, but I've been watching it now for the past while. I've been watching it for the past month or so. And in the last couple days, I've really started to notice a dip in the amount of listings of some of our favorite collectibles. So what has been going on in the last month, and I know you know about this, is that we've had this gem squeeze. That's what people have been calling it. Well, people are waiting for new announcements, and when we had the golden moments and things like that, where people were selling some of their collectibles, to try to get gems, so they could get these drops. So anyway, we've been seeing a lot of sales going on, lower prices, things dipping down. But during that time, people have been buying up these collectibles as well. And we all knew that the rebound is going to happen at some point soon, and I'm starting to notice that certain collectibles, their listings are dropping. So just so you know, what happens is when listings drop and there's less available, that usually triggers a price increase. And so what we're seeing is a lot of the collectibles that we love, the big ones and other ones as well, are starting to fall in the hands of collectors after we have all these people who are selling start to move out. The prices have been dropping. We haven't had a lot of people buying in the last couple days just because of, people are holding on to their gems for some announcement that's coming, but other people are buying them up. And what I've noticed is that there's listings are starting to drop. They're starting to go down further. And I just wanted to give you some examples of that in this video, and I actually have some stuff even just from last night, the change, okay? It's pretty wild. It's really, on the cusp, I think, of the hodling that's going to be happening, and it's really astounding to see just how few of some of these items there are in the market, okay? So anyway, I have some bonus material at the end of the video as well. It refers to Iron Man. Please stick around for that. I think it's really astounding and really amazing, and hopefully you'll like that too. So let's get into it. I'm just going to show you some examples of items that have really low listings right now. I just randomly picked some and a couple of bigger ones as well. I don't own all of these or anything. I own one or two of them potentially. I'll tell you which ones I own and what I'm excited about. So let's get into it really quick. So like I said, low market listings, the HODL is coming. I've just picked Amazing Spider-Man #1 because there's a lot of copies of it, compared to others, but there's not very many for sale. Check this out. As of last night, there was 503 available. As of this morning, there's 491 available. Now, that only accounts for 1% of all of these comics that are available for sale. So only 1% of Amazing Spider-Man #1, The Common, is actually available for sale. That is a minute number. And as we get more people into the app and as people start to buy this up and hold on to it because the prices have been low, this is going to be the same for all of them, people are going to be not be able to get this one as cheap. It's going to go up and up in price. It's already started to do that. It started to increase slowly over the last few days. And like I said, the listings are going down, right? So let me just show you another big time comic that has a lot of editions compared to other ones. Okay, so this is Amazing Fantastic Four. So last night, okay, this was at 388 in regards to its listings. Today, this morning, I double checked it. It's down to 377. So we have less listings just overnight. And that only accounts for less than 1% of all copies available. People are really looking at Fantastic Four right now because of the Doctor Strange trailer. I am for sure. I don't know about what you're doing, but that's what's going on. And the amount of listings is dropping, just a little bit every day, just ding, 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 going down as these prices are so cheap. People are picking them up. So let's go on to the next one to show you right here. Journey into Mystery. Like I said, I wanted to pick comics that are famous but also have a lot of editions compared to some of the other comics, just so you can see. This one right here was at 342 listings last night. By the way, this is February the 18th in the morning, so this was February 17th at night. There's 323 this morning, okay? So that means that we dropped about 20 listings overnight. Now that could mean a few things. That could mean people have delisted them because they're too cheap, or people have bought them. Either way, there's only less than 1% available for sale. That is a very tiny number considering how many editions. People are hodling these, and it's only going to get worse or better, depending on how you want to look at it. So let's get out of the comics for a second and let's pick Spider-Man's first appearance common. A lot of editions compared to other collectibles as well. 215 last night, 211 this morning, just a little bit down, but there's only 0.6% of these available. Now, think about this. There are 32,000 total copies of Spider-Man common, and there's only 211 for sale. That shows that the people are holding this one, and the price is going to reflect it over time here. The less available, the price is going to go up. It's inevitable because people want Spider-Man's first appearance, and this is just the common. So check out the other ones as well. The same thing is going on here. So let's go down here to another one. I just picked, the skateboard. Now, just so you know, it's very interesting. The skateboard has the least amount of listings of any golden moment. So people aren't selling the skateboard for some reason as much. And, there's 165 of them for sale last night. And this morning, there's 154. Now, that is a significant drop for a golden moment. And there's only 2% of these available out of all of them on the market. So that's interesting, right? Out of all of the golden moments, for some reason, the skateboard, it's the least amount sold. Like, there's not as many listings as others, right? So that's interesting. So just think about that. And this goes for a lot of golden moments, by the way. Their listings are slowly coming down. All right. And now let's just talk about Superman. This is really interesting about Superman. Everybody knows I own Superman, so it's no secret there. Superman last night had 207 listings, and this morning he has 195. Now that's a nice little drop. Over the last bunch of days, he went from 288 a few days ago. Now he's down to 195 in regards to how many are for sale. And that's only like around 2% of all Supermans for sale. The other thing is that he went up 500 gems in price overnight. So think about that. That's something. I told you before, buy Superman. It's only a matter of time. And as these sellers have now been selling, people are now, delisting because the price was cheaper, or they bought them up and now the price is just going to go up. This is happening with a lot of items. And when that announcement happens soon, that is going to change the game because, whatever that announcement is, people are either going to go for it or they're going to continue to do this, and it's already starting to happen. So let's just go a little bit further. Let's just look at Steve Rogers because there's a lot of copies of Steve Rogers compared to other collectibles. That's why I wanted to show you 348 last night, only 346 this morning. So not very many, just a couple. So it's really not that significant, but there's only 1% of Steve Rogers available on the market. Okay, 1% of all of him are available. That's kind of the point. This has been trending slowly down. Let's just go a little bit further. Iron Man in particular, this is really interesting. Last night there was 262 of them. This morning there's only 249 of them. So that's a decent little drop, and there's 2% of Iron Mans are available for sale. Now, the reason I put Iron Man at the end is because of the bonus material that I have, right? So just hold on another minute. But let me know what you think about this trend. Have you seen, the listings going down? You can go onto the Ecomi Wiki. You can check out some of the collectibles. If you see the listings going down, regardless of what the price is doing, that is a really great sign. That means people are holding on to them, not selling them, and that's only going to push the price up in the future. Now, another one is Marvel Comics #1 has been around the same listings for about, this whole time. It hasn't dipped in listings. It hasn't raised in listings. This is the common. There was about 500 available. That's only like 1% of Marvel Comics #1 that are for sale. So people are holding on to that one as well. The secret rares are really crazy too. You should check those out. Just do some of your own research. I'm just putting this out there for you so you can see that, this is happening. This is starting to happen. It's slowly going. You see the signs early, and that's when things start to turn. We'll see. It'll really start to turn when we have this announcement, whatever it's going to be. We'll see what happens. But anyway, on to the bonus material right here. I want to know what you think. I left Iron Man at the end because it's all about Iron Man. This is really astounding. Check this out. Now, In case you don't know who Superior Iron Man is, let me just tell you, and this is the reason I'm telling you this right now. So let me just read my little thing that I put here. Now you can go online and you can look up Superior Spider-Man? Superior Iron Man. I think I might have said Spider-Man, but that's okay. You know what I mean. Superior Iron Man. So if you can go online and check him out, he is a villain, okay? And the interesting thing, there's a reason I'm bringing it up. Let me just quickly read 1 second about it. The origins of Superior Spider-Man would begin in the Axis event. Now, this is in the comic book world, okay? In which a morality of Earth's heroes and villains were actually reversed by magic. So heroes became villains, villains became heroes. This is recent. This is like a few years ago in the comic books. While the spell was undone, so if you think about magic, okay, this magic is with Doctor Strange and Wanda and all that. Remember the trailer coming up that came out for their movie. So while the spell was undone, the corrupt version of Tony Stark actually prevented himself from switching back. He shielded himself from switching back to a hero because, when he became evil, he's super smart. He was able to shield himself, and then he was able to retain his evil personality, and he was able to enslave most of the planet and become a super villain. And this would allow a new darker Tony to infiltrate society, build an empire for himself, and he became a massive villain. And it took the multiverses colliding for it to kill him. And then Reed Richards, the Fantastic Four, was involved in that whole story, and it's really astounding. Okay, now the reason I'm bringing up Superior Iron Man is because if you saw the Doctor Strange trailer, this is what we saw in one little thing right here. Check that out. Okay, now, is that Superior Iron Man? Now, we know the Illuminati in the trailer is confirmed, and Iron Man is on that council, basically, with Professor X and Reed Richards and a couple of others, and Iron Man is one of the people. Now, this little blip right here, you can go to the trailer, you can see this glowing-looking Iron Man-looking figure with his face exposed. And if you just zoom in a little bit more on it, it's quite astounding. Is this Superior Iron Man, the villain version? Is this another version of Iron Man? It looks like it. Now, people aren't totally sure. We're not confirmed. This is speculation, but it sure is fun. But if you do not have Iron Man, okay, if you do not have Iron Man as a golden moment, right here, then I would think this is a great opportunity because his price is lower, and as I said, the listings dropped already by 11 listings in one night. The price is going to start going up even more. Think about that. Not financial advice. This is just for collecting. This is just my opinion. Let me know what you think. So anyway, let me know what you think about this whole video. What do you think about the listings going down? Are you buying any of these comics? Have you been a buyer or a seller during this dip? I haven't been quite either. I put all of everything into Superman a little while ago, and so I've been holding. I haven't been buying or selling. So that's just me. What have you been doing? Let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think about this trailer that came out with Doctor Strange, and maybe we'll get Iron Man. Who knows? This guy would be so cool to get, and it doesn't matter what Iron Man we get. If we get one in the movies, it's gonna be big for Iron Man. Anyway, you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. I put the links in the description. I will follow you back. If you like the channel, please subscribe. You'll get these videos before other people. And then, of course, if you like the video, please hit like and comment down below. I really want to know what you think. I'll see you in the next video. We'll see what happens coming up in Veve. The market is going to change at some point, and the signs are starting to be there. We'll see what happens. Happy collecting, and we'll see you again soon.